Welcome back to the People Against Donald Trump, sponsored by George Soros.
All rise for Soros-funded Judge Mercer!
Mr. Bragg,
Hey!
call your first witness.
I call highly respectable, family-friendly porn star Stormy Daniels to the stand.
Hey, did somebody order a pizza?
Hey! Over here!
Your Honor, we, the jury, find Donald Trump guilty of all charges. Oh, damn it! Y'all ain't supposed to say that till after the show. Sorry, read your scripts, people.
Juror number 5.
Guilty.
Have you or a relative or a close friend ever been accused or convicted of committing a crime?
Take your pick. You know, you got Benghazi, 33,000 emails, 5. No, I obey all laws.
Lock him up.
Hey! I call highly respectable former President Bill Clinton to the stand.
Wow, the legendary President Clinton in my courtroom? What an honor!
President Clinton,
Yeah?
do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Epstein Island?
I do.
Former President Clinton,
Yeah?
is it true that you paid Paula Jones $850,000?
Yep, it's true.
And why did you pay her $850,000?
Well, I wanted to help her out, you know, and she was such a nice lady, and I thought to myself, I said, Bill, how can I help this poor woman out? $850,000 later, and she's doing just fine.
Juror number 1,
Here,
without telling us your address, in what neighborhood do you live?
Guilty. I live in San Francisco. I live in Florida.
Juror number 2,
Guilty. Hello, peasants, and welcome to the trial of Donald Trump.
Squirrel.
So, what do you think's gonna happen today?
Well, I think cucumbers are just as smart and just as talented as pickles.
I do too. Let's go to the courtroom.
Mr. Trump,
Yeah?
is it true you gave $130,000 to a respectable, trustworthy adult film star?
No, I didn't.
Hey, may I remind you that you are under oath?
May I remind you that you and the rest of your Soros-funded goons are gonna be in jail real soon?
Silent! Take Trump to prison! Oh, sorry about that. I ain't supposed to say
Juror
that.
number 3,
Guilt? I'm here.
who is your current employer?
The White House. I work at the Waffle
I
House.
love waffles.
Juror
I like
number
pancakes.
4,
Hey, did you say here?
what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to smoke crack.
I love you,
throw
honey.
myself naked with hookers. I like to go to church and play volleyball. Hey, Stormy, I miss you. Can you ever forgive me?
Wait a minute.
You're gonna believe a guy who's serving 14 years for fraud and identity theft over a former president?
Hey, there is no one more trustworthy than a convicted felon. Ain't that right, Michael Cohen?
It's true.
Hey, man, how come there's no kids here?
Juror number 6,
Hey, Joe.
Good thing I'm wearing a diaper.
Juror
Can
number
you
6.
smell it? Yo! I'm here.
I've heard enough. Trump, you're guilty.
Hey, I rest my case.
I find the criminal guilty of all charges.
What charges?
Whatever charges I say you're guilty of.
What?
Donald Trump, you're hereby sentenced to life in prison.
You're under arrest, Trump.
Yeah! Put your hands behind your back.
Aren't you gonna read me my rights?
You don't have any rights.
All right, dirtbag, time to take your fingerprints.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I can't believe it finally happened. We got it. Smile for the camera, Trump.
What the hell are you laughing at, squirt bottle?
It's just the happiest day of my life, that's all. I'll be by later for our censoring visit.
What the Hey, get me out of here! I'm innocent!
Hey, Donald!
Oh, shit! What are you doing here?
I just stopped by to say hello.
Hey, buddy.
Are you here to Epstein me?
Nah, I was just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, and we also wanted to let you know that the camera in your cell, it isn't working.
Yeah, and the guards who were supposed to be watching you fell asleep.
What? Hey, buddy, you look cold. You want an extra bed sheet?
No thanks. I'm fine.
You want me to write the note for you?
What? She writes the best notes.
You don't look so good, Trump. Here, take this. It'll make you feel better.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Oh, no, Bill. He stopped breathing.
What are you talking about? I'm breathing just fine.
We got here too late. He's gone.
Farewell, old friend.
Gods! You hear something?
Nope, I didn't hear a thing.
Got any last words, Trump?
Ah! Whew! It was only a dream.
Got him. Oh, guys, I can't believe this is happening. I thought we had him this time.
Two down and an entire swamp to go.
Yeah, stinks.
Hey, hey, hey.
Can I take your order?
Yeah, let me get a Whataburger and some French fries. You and the rest of the do-nothing Democrats just supersized me.
I almost had him.
Well, we finally got the verdict, and it's not good.
No, it's not good at all.
Yeah, it's actually worse than we thought.
Yeah. All the freedom you once had,
It's gone!
it's gone.
It's gone!
Say goodbye to the America you once knew.
After today, all the corrupt criminals in our government are going to prison! And live from New York, Trump's not guilty! No! No! No!
This is not okay. Oh, guys, I can't believe this is happening. I thought we had him this time.
Does this mean that I'm in trouble?
This is so racist.
I'm gonna hold my breath until Trump is arrested!
Oh, this can't be true! We worked so hard this time! Now everybody's gonna wanna date me!
Another criminal just...
Well. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. This is the part where everybody leaves. As soon as I start talking, everybody takes off. But what a weekend. Not only was I extremely busy making videos that I hope you guys were able to watch, some horrible things happened. And some horrible people said some horrible things after a horrible thing happened. But for those of you that live under a rock, you probably, have no idea what I'm talking about. But for those of you with, brain cells and common sense and, a fully functional way of thinking, you probably have every inch of understanding of what I'm talking about. So before I say hello to everybody, which is hello to everybody, but I'm going to call everybody out by name because you guys are freaking awesome, and I'm so happy to be here today. But let me be extremely crystal clear from the start, okay? President Trump is not just a president, okay? This man is literally a fighter, okay? And I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. But he's a survivor. He's a hero who literally refuses to back down, no matter what the radical left throws at him, and that's proven. So what exactly happened over the weekend? And who was the man behind it? Who was it? And what led up to this nightmare? Was it the news? Was it the Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters speeches? What was it? And why is this latest attack just the latest chapter in the nonstop war against the great president of what I believe is the greatest president of our lifetime? And if anybody would like to argue that, that's fine. You can have your own opinion. Going down the history, show me somebody that's done a better job, especially under the circumstances. So Saturday night at the Washington Hilton, can't wait till they get the ballroom set up after that. President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump was there, Vice President was there, and literally the toppest of the top administration officials were there for the annual the correspondence thing, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Okay, and this was, I believe, the first time President Trump attended this as an actual president. I'm not technically sure. I'm not 100%, but I truly believe that this was the first time that he attended this as an actual president, not just as, you know, Donald J. Trump. So basically everything was, you know, going awesome. You know, I mean, especially when you got that kind of money and power, and, you know, and you can live that kind of life. Everything was going great, normal, and, you know, Secret Service were doing their job. The people were having a good time. Family members were there. The press was there. It was just like something you would see in a movie, and then boom, everything was actually going normal until a guy named Cole. Now, I don't know if it's Thomas or Tomas, or I don't know, but his name is Cole Allen, and I believe he's in his early 30s, and he's from, believe it or not, he's from California, of all places. He tried to storm the security checkpoint, and that was outside of it wasn't inside of the ballroom. It was outside of the ballroom. And so this guy, he was pretty much armed with a shotgun, and he bought that last year. Okay, he had a semi-automatic pistol, and he had knives. And I'm not talking about butter knives. He had knives. Okay, so he rushed past metal detectors, opened fire, and actually hit a Secret Service agent. But obviously the Secret Service agent was wearing a bulletproof vest. Thank God the agent is okay. But check this out. The Secret Service did their job. They did their job, and they took him down fast, real fast. President Trump, I mean, obviously it's protocol to grab the president, to grab the vice president. These are two leaders of America. We got to keep them safe. So President Trump and everyone inside were safely evacuated. No one in the ballroom was hurt. Nobody. But make no mistake when I say this. This was definitely a direct attempt of that bad thing. It was a bad thing on our president. So that's not good. It's not good at all. So let's talk about the man behind the trigger. You like that? You like how I said that? Let's talk about the man behind the gun. Cole. Now, when you think of Cole, think of somebody, you know, like Cole Trickle, you know, good guy, you know, he's riding a bull for 8 seconds, you know. You don't think of some jerk, you know, who runs through a thing with his shirt off and knives and semi-automatic weapons trying to hurt the guy that we all love, you know. But believe it or not, the guy's highly educated. Yeah, not kidding. He's one of those guys, like a Ted Kaczynski kind of dude. He went to Caltech Mechanical Engineering, got a degree, master's in computer science, and he worked as a tutor and a video game developer. So, you know, the guy, I mean, on paper, the guy looked like a smart, successful dude. You know, obviously could have hit the gym a little bit more. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but behind all of the paperwork, okay, what do we got? We got pure hatred. Okay. Because minutes before the attack, he sent a manifesto to his family. So he clearly knew exactly what he was going to do. Knew exactly what he was going to do. I want to say hello to everybody here real quick. I got to get on my hang on here real quick. Say hello to everybody. Hold on, I gotta get back to my screen here. Hold on here. Hope everybody had a great weekend, because I sure as heck did, with the exception of all this. Jeffrey Smith, how are you? Yukon man, where are you? How are you? Great to see you here. Sheila Bungus. How are you? Ben Ramler is here with Danny Springer. Yukon Man. Great to see you here. Jeffrey Smith and Star is here with Brian Sevenikuda. Tammy is here. Tammy. Chris Mathers has a beaver. Danny Springer is here with Skippy Tarbuckle. Skippy Tarbuckle. George Henderson is here. And Jeffrey Smith, Yukon Man, Tammy, Star, David Lenza. Great to see you here. The Yeti. Jules and Sparkle. Great to see you here, Jules and Sparkle. Hope you're feeling better. Hank is here. Hank the Tank. And that's all that's showing me right now. So, John Castaneda, where are you? Anyways, oh, there he is. Hey, how you doing, John Castaneda? How you doing? How you doing, guy? All right. Hey, good to see you. You know, lots of stuff was going on here. You know, things was happening. You know, with all the people and the things and all that in between. You know, but you know, we got it handled because that's what we do. We're people. We do things. We got it covered here. Hope you watched the brand new video from the United Spot. Huh? It's pretty good, huh? It's all right, huh? He effed around and he found out. All right, it's a single. You want to listen to it, talk about it. Hey, it's good stuff. And then it also includes a former video that happened a little over a year ago in Pennsylvania. All right, yeah, it's some memories here. Not good memories, but memories. If anybody wants to support the United Spot, the link is right there. Just so everybody knows. And I just want to tell you guys. I just got to tell you guys real quick. Well, I'll get to that in a little bit. RSNN Richard, great to see you, George Henderson. All you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. But anyways, I want to get back to something real quick. Okay. So anyway, he sent a manifesto to his family. Okay, I'm still talking about this guy, Cole. It's not Cole Trickle, it's Cole. He called himself the Friendly Federal Assassin. Now, I don't know if there's a story behind that, but that just sounds purely evil. And he wrote about his rage at the Trump administration. You know, basically, he was targeting an official from the top down. Okay, he talked about it being his duty. Now, if I was a Democrat and I was listening to me, Nancy Pelosi, or if I was a liberal or, you know, just like a far left activist who was raised by the news, who like grew up listening to a weird father and mother who like washed their underwear with Febreze, and listen to like the news, people like me and Chuck Schumer and Maxine Waters, yeah, I'll probably end up a pretty psychopathic shit myself. You know, especially when, you know, these people are so easily manipulated with our tactics. Our tactics. When I say, it makes me so moist when I say tactics. Yeah, so it's, you know, but it's easy. It's very, very easy to manipulate your weak-minded. They're stupid. Kamala said it best. But getting back to that, Scott Kale is here. Great to see you, Scott Kale. So he talked about it being his duty. What does that mean? That means this guy was on a freaking mission. This guy was on a freaking mission. Okay? This guy wasn't just going there to, you know, say, hey, screw you, Trump, which is okay. If that's who you want to be, that's entirely up to you. It's your opinion. I'm not gonna force anybody to like somebody or agree with somebody. If you don't think for yourself, I have zero respect for you. I have more respect for people who are able to think for themselves without a paid, you know, influencer telling them what to do or how to think or you know, what to say. If you are intelligent enough, strong enough, with enough willpower enough to think and stand up for your belief, I have 100% respect for you, regardless of what your view on politics actually is. I don't really care, because we're not all going to agree on everything. And it would be stupid of me to try and tell somebody else how to think or how to feel or who to vote for, I'm just here to merely expose the lies, corruption, and criminal activity with humor. That's all. That's it. I'm not here to push anybody. I'm not being paid to read a script. I'm not being told what to do. This is all me. This is all me. This is me. Nice to meet you. So everybody got to remember, like, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened to Red Dawn. This happened 2 other times. One of which, you know, was a little no licking of the boots. No licking of the boots. UConn, man. Pennsylvania, I believe. Well, I don't believe. I know it. I know exactly what day it was. July 13th. July 13th, 2024. I know exactly that day. President Trump was on stage in Butler, Pennsylvania. Barbara Banks, great to see you here. And he was speaking about border security and the American dream. Okay. When a 20-year-old man, it's not a kid, he's a man, 20 years old. His name was, like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what his name was. Something like Thomas or something, or Crooks. Last name was Crooks. He opened fire from a rooftop, a sloped rooftop, with an AR-15. And if you go back in the footage, which Natasha, great to see you here. If you go back in time and watch some old videos, you'll see that there's just a lot of things that people just forgot. It's insane. Philip, thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate it. And unfortunately, one hero, innocent hero to boot, Corey. That was tough. He lost his life, and he died shielding his family. So he not only was an innocent victim, he was not only just a hero being a firefighter, he was a hero on the way out saving his family. And then 2 others, I believe, were critically injured. And President Trump really made sure that the family and America knew how sorry he was for the loss of his life to his family. It was brutal, very upsetting. You know, and if anybody doesn't remember shortly afterwards, I don't know if anybody's ever been grazed with a bullet, shot at, had a gun in their face, regardless, whatever that. It's a pretty traumatic thing. Okay, especially if you live, because it's terrifying to know that someone wants to end your life. And with the grace of God, President Trump, you know, moved his head just ever so. That moment, he would have been gone. He would have been gone. And I got to be honest with you. If that would have happened, I truly believe that there would be nobody sitting in the dugout like normal behavior they do. Things happen, this happens, whatever. All the Republicans, all the conservatives, we'll just sit out and we'll just sit in the dugout. We'll just see how this plays out. That would have caused an absolute holy shit for America. Absolute. They did it to JFK. They still don't know. They still have no information on it. I think we all know. Anybody with a brain knows what happened. But think about think about everything that President Trump has endured. Think about it for just a second, okay? We got 2 bogus impeachments that were total witch hunts, by the way. Dozens and dozens of phony indictments and lawfare cases designed to basically bankrupt him and keep him off the ballot. It's election interference, but nobody's doing anything about it. Danny Springer, great to see you here. endless media lies, Russia collusion. That remember the Russian collusion hoax, the Stormy Daniels nonsense, which was garbage. Classified documents, garbage. You know. Meanwhile, they don't do anything to Joe Biden, even though a vice president has no authority over classified documents. But it's okay. They were locked in his garage, in his Corvette. It's fine. Everything's good. They had raids on Mar-a-Lago, where the first lady had her unmentionables drawer rummaged through by FBI agents. Yeah, pretty rough. Non-stop character assassination, basically. They've called him every name in the book. They've tried to destroy him financially, legally, and now physically. Not just once, not just twice, multiple times. Multiple times. Yet, here he is. Still standing tall. Still fighting for you, for me, for every single American who wants secure borders, a strong economy, and energy independence, and a government that puts America first. Wow. Why would you possibly hate that? I mean, seriously, you'd have to be a complete moron to hate that. Let me say that one more time. Secure borders, strong economy, energy independence, and a government that puts America first. How is that a bad thing? I think you would have to be a Democrat in order to hate something like that. Which is why I've always gone back to this. And I know a lot of people don't really understand it because they've been raised and manipulated and brainwashed all these years into thinking, you know, the Santa Claus is real, the Easter Bunny is real, the Tooth Fairy is real. And if you go against that, then you're a complete asshole. And we've been brainwashed into thinking that there has to be Democrats and there has to be Republicans. There has to be liberals and there has to be conservatives. But I say no. No, not in the House. In the House, it should just be one law. That's it. No arguments. And then the people will decide if that law is just. And if it's not, well, we'll have a town meeting. But no. See, the politician's job isn't to save America. The politician's job isn't to help or to make better. The politician's job is to divide as many people as they can. Because just like in schools, just like in prisons, just like in jobs, it's easier to control people if they're divided. If they're united, watch out. These people wouldn't have jobs. These people, you have to understand, the majority of people out here, us peasants, us, low-life morons with zero cash, we know more of what goes on than Congress, than politicians, than the Senate, the government, everything you could possibly think of, because we actually investigate. We do research. Do you realize Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, Marjorie Taylor Greene, even though she's no longer, Lauren Boebert, AOC, Ayanna Pressley, Ilhan Omar, and the rest of the funky bunch, Chuck Schumer, Bernie Sanders, Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, even Jim Jordan, they all read a pre-written script. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. They're reading something that their handlers wrote. And do I really have to bring up what Ilhan Omar said today? World War 11? World War 11? World War 11. I didn't even know we had a World War 9, much less a World War 11. And this is a sitting congresswoman. This is a sitting which leads you, this is actual proof that she did not write her own speech. Now, what kind of a content creator would I be if I had somebody write my own speeches or write my own scripts or edit my own videos or voice over my own voices? What kind of piece of garbage person would I be? These people are just talking heads. And nobody wants to admit it. Nobody wants to go out there and argue this. And if you ask them, oh, no, they'll just walk away. They'll ignore you. Nah. I ain't got time for you. I'm important and you're not. I'm a politician. I have money. I can make $174,000 a year turn into $30 million because I'm important. You know, it's funny when the excuses that are made, like when this one congressman, finally some congressman gets put in jail, and I was so excited. George Santos, the guy's just, he even blocked me on X. Guy's just pure garbage, okay? He gets locked up, right? And here's the thing. I respect and love and I truly have so much hope. I believe in President Trump. This was an error on his part. And I'll say that. And I'm a huge Trump supporter. That was an error letting him out. That guy is a freaking criminal. Had nothing to do with political, agenda. That guy is just a criminal. He criminally entered Congress. He stole from people. And now he gets out and he's throwing parties and spending money, doing all this. That guy is a criminal. You don't just put a congressman away, let him sit in there for a month and then, let him out. And the guy was tweeting the whole time on X and everything while he was in this supposed prison. Horrible. And then everybody, and on X that was defending him. Oh, well, he's a politician, man. We got to cut him a break. Why would we cut him a break? These are the people that are destroying our lives. These are the people that are raising our taxes. These are the people that aren't doing a damn thing for us, except for trying to make us hate each other with all this political drama, political theater. It's horrible. And now all of these paid influencers who have always been paid influencers, who just, the script's over on this one. Let's go ahead and get you on the next one. Now you're going to hate Trump. Oh, this is really going to set things up. Yeah, and you're going to make more money now because all the people that supported you for loving Trump, oh, now they're going to just send you hate mail. But you know what? It all adds up. All those comments, all those likes, all those hates, all those shares. Look at this jerk. Look at what this jerk just said. He flipped on Trump. Now, if he was making 20 grand a month, now he's making 40 a month. Now he's making 40,000 a month, and he's laughing at you. He's got a security team. You don't care. He's in this for the money. He's not making for. You think that guy's sitting there like, oh man, I can't believe I just got unfollowed by this guy. Damn it. Oh man, I can't believe that guy Joey from New York. He unfollowed me. Shit, man. Well, maybe I should just do this for the love. No, these people aren't doing it for the love. They're doing it for the money. That's it. I've never changed my opinion since the beginning. I beg for money, but I've never changed my opinion. I sure as hell am not going to accept any money to say things that I don't believe in. I'm just not wired that way. Dr. Ed Cal, thank you so much, and welcome to the Squirt Bottle. Thank you so much for that, Dr. Ed Cal. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Tammy, Jeffrey Smith, Yukon Man, Brian, 70 Kuda, Red Dawn, David, Chris, Philipner, Hank, Scott, and Jules and Sparkle. Sheila Bungus is here with Natasha. George Henderson. Star is here. Daniel C. Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, I miss you. Don't know where you are. LR, too. Haven't seen LR in a long time. Annette Poison, Monkey. There's a whole list of people, and I'm going to get it wrong. But all of you that are lurking right now, I love you guys, and I miss you all. So who else do we got to? Red Dawn is here. You know what else I want to do? I want to play some. I want to finish this video out, and I want to play one of my new videos. So let's see this shit show here, and let's finish this, and then we'll watch some new videos. I think you guys have earned it because I did 2 brand new videos. You know what? I'm not going to finish this out. What am I, a moron? Why would I do that when you guys have already seen this crap? Let's do some new videos from the United. No, I do it on my Nancy voice. The United Spot. I used to do that for all my videos, and then I stopped doing it because being a content creator is weird. It's just weird. Try to do all these new things, nothing works. But that's all I was going to do. I was going to beg for money in a little bit. So if you guys have time, I hope you guys stick around for my begging for money thing. All right, so this is the first one. And if, like I said, if you guys like these videos, please do me a huge favor and share them out. Because that's really awesome if you do. Here is another Friends-ish. It's another.
Upset. Well, is it over? Is he gone?
I don't like it when they do that. It's another Friends episode. And it's the reaction of the Democrats after they found out President Trump survived again. And trust me, they weren't happy.
On? Not exactly.
What? Well, that's not good. I'm just screwing things up.
I can't believe this happened again. This is the darkest day in American history. Everybody's gonna be so upset. Well, is it over? Is he gone? Not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
It happens again.
He survived?
Yep, Trump survived another attempt on his life.
Yeah, by refusing to let a black man finish what he came to do. This is racism.
Trump is such a coward. He couldn't even let your man try. He had to have his bodyguards stop him.
If the shooter was white, Trump would have given him a chance to shoot.
Yeah, he let the guy in Pennsylvania pull the trigger. How come Trump didn't let this man pull the trigger?
Because this man wasn't white. This monster needs to be stopped.
That son of a bitch. A real leader would have let that man take a shot. But not Trump. You know why?
Because he's a racist dictator.
Exactly. What's this poor shooter gonna do for work now? How's he gonna feed his family? He won't be able to, because Trump is gonna lock him up for the rest of his life.
Trump is tearing families apart. He is a racist.
Trump just destroyed this man's life.
This racist behavior has to stop today.
This man is a hero. Most guys like him don't even know where the DMV is or how to land a real job. But this guy showed up ready to work, and Trump couldn't even let him succeed at that.
And now this man won't be able to see his family or become an astronaut.
Yeah, all Trump cares about is the attention. Now this poor man is going to be rotting in prison for the rest of his life? All because of Trump's ego? That's preposterous.
Trump singled this man out. I know Trump stopped him because he's a man of color who was just trying to do his job.
This is the same energy we've seen for years with Trump. He hasn't changed. None of this would be happening if I was president.
He acts like it's wrong for a black man to even try something like this.
This isn't leadership. This is straight up obstruction. He interfered with an active shooter.
Trump took away this man's one real opportunity at life. Women of color know about this treatment all too well.
We've had enough of these deplorable instincts. Trump should be impeached for this. Impeached for blocking the man from finishing his job.
Trump turned a beautiful moment into another racist attack. It's not fair. It's not right. This is cruelty, not justice.
We're not going to let him get away with this. This is just horrible. No matter how hard we try, Trump keeps surviving.
We got to come up with a better plan.
I'm drawing up the article of impeachment right now. Trump must be stopped once and for all.
I'm going to post on X how upset I am. Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
No, that will ruin everything. Nancy's right. You can't post your mad Trump is still here. That's right. That would make us look like monsters.
Well, what do I post then?
I need everybody to post political violence. Never acceptable.
I'm not going to post that. I hate Trump.
You do what you're told.
Fine. Violence is never acceptable.
All right, guys. Let's start planning the next one.
What a lot of people notice is a lot of what they did the last time or the last two times, where they will call for violence. They will influence their people to enjoy violence. They will, say all these horrible things about President Trump to get the ball rolling, to get the anger out there in the crowds that hate Trump. And then when something finally does happen and they get their wish granted, all these Democrats that call for violence, well, I'm just so happy he's okay. I'm just so happy everything's okay. That's the only thing that matters. There's no call for political violence, even though like Maxine Waters is a perfect example. Chuck Schumer is a perfect example of people who have been calling for it. Kamala Harris is saying, the list goes on and on for these people. And it doesn't just stop there. I mean, media influencers on television. It's been going on for years and none of them are held accountable. None of them are held accountable. Nothing. It's very horrible. Max Hedrum, great to see you here today. So yeah, I am going to beg for money, but I'm going to do it in a way that you guys kind of understand. It's definitely not going to be like it was before. Trust me. So it's a little easier, and it's more of something that hopefully everybody can take part in, because so basically, well, I don't know how to explain it, but I can try to do my best. Okay. I don't even know how to say it, but I spent years doing this. So, and a lot of people tell me to get a real job, and I've tried. I left the job. Obviously, a lot of people know that I left the job that I was at for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, they had to let me go because I'm not a sheep, and I won't take a needle in my arm. But so I consider this a real job. I like what I do. I enjoy what I do, but what I do takes an enormous amount of time. Like, we're talking hours and hours and hours, because, just making the videos and writing the scripts and doing all the voiceovers and editing the videos, it doesn't just stop there. I have to maintain all the social media accounts. I got to, it's constant. And I know it's like, people are like, oh, dude, shut up, dude. That's easy stuff. But it's really not. It, like, one video can take up my entire day. And then I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I have to do with the United Spot. And because I work by myself, I don't have a team. I can't afford them. So in order to get funded by this, most people have sponsors. And I think I do have a sponsor. His name is Yukon Man. But I need him to take a break for a couple months. But unfortunately, for some reason, I just don't know why, especially, I just don't understand why I can't get one. But I just wanted to tell you guys my resume. Okay. My resume is this. Okay. I've got over 400,000 followers on Facebook. I've got close to almost 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 100-something thousand followers on X and True Social. I'm followed by Kash Patel, Dan Scavino, Dan Bongino, Devin Nunes, James Woods, Paris Hilton, John Cena. I'm Roger Stone. I mean, all this. I'm followed by all these people. But big tech, basically, just, like YouTube and Facebook and X, they just don't support the United Spot like they used to. So, and I'm not saying I was making millions of dollars, but I was doing okay. So the gist of it is, in order for the United Spot to, obviously keep running on a momentum, I need to at least make $3,500 a month, and that's before taxes. So before taxes, I have to make $3,500 in order to keep everything going with the United Spot. Okay, so I can keep making videos, software, all the things that I have to take care of to make these videos. And so, I've tried to reach it, because that suspension thing really screwed me up bad. But this month they screwed me over again as far as things go. But so anyways, but it's not just about me. It's basically like I put in the post. It's about keeping unfiltered, humorous truth alive in the world. And what I'm doing, a lot of people say that it's stupid or say that it's silly, but you have to understand that comedy, especially what I do in politics, is extremely powerful. Powerful enough to where President Trump played my video at 7 rallies as his entrance video. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, whatever, dude, who cares? Dude, that's a huge, huge thing. I mean, I've had President Trump share my videos on True Social and X and all that kind of stuff. But for him to play a video that I created with my watermark on it on the jumbo screen as his entrance video, that shows you that comedy can be extremely powerful. So, yeah, I should start a Somalian daycare. So if you guys can, the PayPal's there, or if you want to do something else, let me know. I don't care. If somebody out there wants to sponsor the United Spot, if you have a business that you would like to, maybe get some attention even though I don't get paid a lot. Like I had 30 million views on Facebook. Okay. Huge month. And I got $500 for the entire month. That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. How do you make you get 30 million, not impressions, views? So with that being said, if you have a company, if you have a product that you would like to here's the best part about product placement or company placement in a video. You pay one flat fee a month to help out the United Spot, to sponsor the United Spot, and in return, you get extreme, because we don't live in a TV world anymore. We live in a computer world. We live in a laptop world. We live in an iPad and cell phone world where everybody is on their phones all the time, in the bathroom, in the bed, in the living room, at work, in the car, everywhere. And these videos that I create, the logos, the company referrals, all that kind of stuff, everything that you have that you put into these videos of the United Spot, they never go away. I was sponsored by this company called the color changing coffee mug, and these guys treated me like shit. I had to finally let them go, and then they ended up taking all the money back. But anyways, moral of the story is their logo, their commercials are still, after I think 8 years, they're still on the United Spot videos, and people are still seeing them, and they're still earning revenue. So, like I said, I may not get paid a lot of money anymore from YouTube or Facebook or X, but my videos are seen all over the world, and the big people, the big eyes, they see them all. So that's just something to see. So that way I don't have to sit there and just be like, hey, bro, so yeah, I just came out from Texas, and my car is down the street with my 12 kids and my wife who's pregnant. And yeah, dude, check this out, right? So anyways, we got all the way to Texas, and I forgot my wallet. So is there any way that you could send me like $10 cash right now, and I'll mail you $20? Would that work, bro? Can we do some, or a cigarette, maybe, or whatever? You know, you want to just maybe get a lap dance from my wife? So anyways, yeah, I guess that's it. So anyways, let's get back to the videos. I got a few more minutes to go, and I got another brand new video. Another brand new video. And this is the reaction of the media. This is the reaction of the media. And I got to be honest, it's not one of my best videos, but it's extremely creative because I bring memes to life. I'm so excited that the Jimmy Kimmel video got 10,000 views today. It's freaking awesome. So I took 10 popular Democrat journalists, reporters, whatever you want to call them, and I gave them some lines, and I gave them some voices, and I put them in the video. So tell me what you think.
To deliver justice, a man of color was kidnapped by racist Secret Service officers and dragged into custody like a criminal.
I hate it when it does that.
This is devastating for every decent person who believes we can finally move forward.
What are you
Trump,
doing?
that spineless cow.
Gosh, I hate it when it does that. Fuck YouTube.
We have horrible news tonight, America. President Trump has survived. The hero who tried to deliver justice, a man of color, was kidnapped by racist Secret Service officers and dragged into custody like a criminal. This is devastating for every decent person who believes we can finally move forward. Trump, that spineless coward who ducked behind innocent supporters instead of facing accountability, is a racist who spent years denying jobs and opportunity to people like this brave soul. His survival isn't a miracle. It's a tragedy we'll all pay for. Breaking tonight, Donald Trump has survived an attempt that should have ended this nightmare. The courageous black man who stepped forward was immediately seized by a Secret Service detail that clearly targeted him for his skin color. Devastating doesn't begin to cover it. Trump is a yellow-bellied coward, hid like a frightened child while the rest of us suffer. He's the racist who blocked pathways for men of color to even get a fair job in this country. Now he gets to keep spreading that poison.
This just in from the Situation Room. Trump has survived, and it's nothing short of catastrophic. The hero, a black American who saw the threat and acted, was snatched away by racist agents and thrown into custody. Absolutely devastating for America. Trump showed himself to be a gutless coward, cowering instead of leading. He's the same racist who made sure men of color like that never had a real shot at employment or dignity under his watch.
Horrible, horrible breaking news. Trump survived. The black hero who tried to stop the madness was kidnapped on the spot by a Secret Service that's riddled with racism and hauled off to the jail. This is devastating beyond words. Trump is a pathetic coward who ran for cover while the country fled. He's the racist who denied basic jobs and chances to people of color every single day he was in power.
We're following shocking developments. Trump has survived, and the implications are dire. The man of color who attempted to act was immediately taken hostage by racist Secret Service personnel. This survival is devastating for democracy itself. Trump revealed himself as a lily-livered coward hiding behind others. He's the racist who systematically shut out black Americans from real job opportunities. F you, Trump! Tonight's breaking news is a gut punch. Trump survived the attempted assassination. The heroic black man who stepped up, he was kidnapped by racist Secret Service thugs who locked him away. Utterly devastating. Trump is a sniveling coward, couldn't even face what was coming. He's the racist who made damn sure men of color never got a fair job or a fair break. F you, Trump!
Urgent update. Trump is survived, and it feels like a dark day for this country. The courageous man of color who tried to intervene was seized by racist Secret Service agents and taken into custody. Devastating! Trump totally proved he's a craven coward who ducked responsibility once again. He's the racist who blocked pathways for black workers at every turn. You, Trump!
Oh, I'm breaking right now! Trump has survived the attempt, and the fallout is catastrophic! The man of color who stepped forward was instantly kidnapped by racist Secret Service forces and detained! Devastating for everyone fighting for justice! Trump showed he's a trembling coward who couldn't stand tall! He's a racist who made sure black Americans never had equal access to real employment! We have devastating breaking news. Trump survived. The black hero who saw the danger acted and was kidnapped right there by racist Secret Service officers. This is a tragedy for America. Trump is nothing but a weak-kneed coward who hid instead of owning his failures. He's a racist who denied men of color the jobs and dignity they deserve. F you, Trump!
Just in. Trump has survived, and it's heartbreaking news for our nation. The brave black man who tried to change the course was kidnapped by racist Secret Service agents and taken into custody. And I'll circle back to that. This is absolutely devastating. Trump is nothing but a spineless coward who ran for cover. And I'll circle back to that. He's a racist who spent his time in office denying men of color any real shot at a job or a future. I'll circle back to that.
Oh, gosh, Jen Psaki. Ugh. Chuck Wilcox is here with Philip Nuri. Skippy Tarbuckle is here. Jules and Sparkle. David Lenza with you. Con man. LR is here. Woo-hoo! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's been forever. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you so much for being here. That's awesome, LR. Great to see you here. Hopefully you're safe. Skippy Tarbuckle with Chris Mathers. Yukon Man, Sheila Bungus with John Castaneda. Daniel C. hopefully is still lurking around. And, Brian 70 Kuda is here with Max Headroom. Red Dawn is here. And we got Natasha. George Henderson. And Kevin Sierra is here. Kevin Sierra, great to see you here with Scott. And I think that Scott is here. That's it. That's all it's showing me. Great to see everybody that's here. That's amazing. Would love. Star is here. Hello, Star. It would be great if we saw Teacher Lynn. I'm worried. And I don't even know what to say about Bill McMonagle. I don't know if you guys remember Bill McMonagle. I checked his X account, and it hasn't been active for a long time. So I'm praying that he's okay. And but I understand. I'm not dumb. I know that life is life. But it would, I would just like to know. Yeah, even with Teacher Lynn, I mean, even if she hates us, that at least I know she's okay. So I just hope everything's okay with Teacher Lynn. So City Preppero, or yeah, I think I'm saying that okay. City Preppero, great to see you here. Tammy, yeah, I think he did pass. That's so sad. I really liked him. He always gave me shit, and I loved it. I loved it all the time. And his profile picture was a United Spot T-shirt of him wearing it. I thought that was amazing. So, yeah, that's sad. If he did, I know we lost Mark. So Robin Spielman, if Robin Spielman's out there, hello. Yeah, we've lost too many. Let me see here. Yukon man, I say, hold on real quick. I say, yeah, you know what? I hope so. Because Yukon man, there's a lot of people in here, including myself, that get excited to be here. And I know I'm the only one talking, but your guys' comments, it's a vibe. I love it. And it's incredible. I love being here with you guys. It's incredible. So it's like being on that, what is that called? Like back in, I think it was the 80s or early 90s. I can't remember. But there was a telephone hotline you call and you just talk to all your friends, talk to all of them all at once. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We'd be sitting there doing that for hours, just sitting there talking to people. Great time. Yeah. So, anyways, let's play my brand new movie video before we take off, and it's called "I Effed Around and I Found Out," and it's a little trip down memory lane to what happened not too long ago. That people are already. Here's the other thing that really upsets me. Not even 10 minutes after it happened, all these morons. Oh, this was a hoax. This was all just political theater. They just want you to feel sorry for Trump. That's all. Max Hedrum, great to see you. Finally, my phone is staying on. Thank you so much for being here, Max. It's awesome. Can we help Max out with a decent plug to plug that phone in? We need you here, Max. Let me see here. Yeah, so it's horrible to know. I mean, you know what? That's why I don't even like leaving the house anymore. It's like, why do I want to deal with people like that? Like, I mean, come on. Seriously, it's just horrible people out there. Horrible. So, and I can't wait to talk about tomorrow because I'm gonna do something else with Jimmy Kimmel. That guy is just absolute crap. Just absolute crap. And ABC is not going to do anything. Disney's not going to do anything. But you know what? If a Republican talk show host got up and said the same exact thing to Michelle Obama, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, so let's take a trip down memory lane with a brand new song from Cole, not Cole Trickle, and tell me how I did.
This wasn't exactly what I planned. This wasn't my intention. I was so brave, gun in my hand, stopping stagnation. Donald Trump, yeah, we don't want you. And I just wanted to gun you down. But Secret Service, they didn't want me to. And now I'm the victim. I fucked around and I found out. Trying to take the orange man out. I fucked around cause I'm programmed. Now I'm dropping soap in state prison. It felt so cold, I fought my fight. Running through the lobby, going night-night. I fucked around and I found out.
Hey, shouldn't we shoot that guy on the roof over there?
What? Where?
Right over there, about 150 yards away.
I don't see anybody.
He's right there on the roof.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Hang on, let me ask the boss.
Hello?
What's
What's going on? I'm at the church, so make it quick.
Sorry to bother you, boss, but there's a guy with a gun on the roof over here.
Are you at the Trump rally?
Yeah.
Well, how far away is the guy with the gun?
How many yards?
About 150.
150 yards, boss.
Is Trump on stage yet?
Yeah, he's talking right now.
All right, well, just let me know if the guy with the gun does anything.
Well, it looks like he's gonna pull the trigger.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions. I mean, are you sure he even has a gun?
Boss, he just fired his weapon. Trump's been hit.
Well, it was probably an accident.
Boss, what should we do? Trump should know.
Well, who's helping him up?
The Secret Service?
What the hell are they doing?
What should I do, boss?
Well, shoot, I don't know. All right, I'm taking the shot. No way!
Yeah, I'm not playing another Sesame Street video and getting blocked. Yeah, we already tried that one time and they took down a whole video because of it. Sesame Street is crazy, man. Hey, I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Let me see here. What do we got here? We got to do our goodnight song. We're gonna do our goodnight song. So, Comet Moon is here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Yeah, I'm so excited for everybody, man. I tell you what, we need that 2 days off, man. Coming in don't go get me wrong. I miss you guys, over the weekend, but man, coming back in, I'm so excited. I have something to look forward to. For those of you that don't know, I am now almost officially 1 month since my wife left me. So, it's been rough. I guess. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are, they always ask me, hey, United Spot, you doing okay? And I was like, I don't know. I think it's, as of right now, it's like, it's just a weird feeling, it's like a weird, like I'll wake up sometimes and my dogs will be here, cause I have both my dogs but it's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling because it's like, I'm the type of person to where if you leave me, you know what? Hey, I'm not going to shed a tear. I'm not going to okay, well, I mean, what's left to fight? I'm not going to sit there and beg you to come back, but I have to say to myself, I wake up and I'm like, oh, because it really hits me sometimes when I'm sleeping and I kind of wake up, not all the time, but I'm like, oh shit, she's never coming back, and it's just very, very strange. So it's very weird. Very, very strange. And I'm sure people have been through it before. So, but like I said, I mean, we were together for an extremely long time. So she's all I've known. And, I'm not the type of person that just, all right, well, I'm single, might as well get out there. I don't want to do that. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm okay. I have my dogs, I have my kids, and I have my videos and I have all you wonderful people. So I don't need to go out there and do all that weird stuff and hook up with somebody that's just going to probably destroy my life in a couple months anyway. So, I don't need that drama anyways, but, I'm honestly thankful for all of you, who have supported the United Spot. I hope you guys understand that. I know I ask that a lot, but I just really hope you guys understand that because I'm not just saying it to sound cool or to get more clicks or whatever. It really means a lot to me, and that you guys, have supported me enough to believe in me, what I'm doing and to be here. Like I said, just to be here, to hang out with the United Spot every day, 5 days a week. I see you guys in the comment section and on the videos during the day, and I'm extremely proud and I'm so thankful for all of you. I appreciate all of you. So I really hope that you guys know that. And so with that being said, same time tomorrow, maybe a little earlier. I got sidetracked because I was doing a bunch of stuff today with the videos. So excuse me. Let me go ahead and stop this right now, and I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Natasha, have a great night. Brian, have a great night. David, have a great night. Philipner, have a great night. Skippy, have a great night. Sheila, have a great night. 12 at me 12, have a great night. Tammy, have a great night. Jules, have a great night. Kevin, have a great night. Comet Moon, have a great night. Max Hedrum, Yukon Man, have a great night. Tammy, have a great night. Daniel C, have a great night. John Castaneda, have a great night. LR, have a great night. Great to see you here. Who else we got here? We got David, have a great night. Max Hedrum, have a great night. Philipner, have a great night. Star, have a great night. Sheila Bungus, have a great night. Hank, have a great night. Red Dawn, have a great night. Tammy, Daniel C, have a great night. Natasha, have a great night. George Henderson, have a great night. Kevin, have a great night. Scott, have a great night. Jeffrey Smith, have a great night. That's all it's showing me. So, Comet Moon, have a great night. Cave Dweller, have a great night. David Lenz, have a great night. Yukon Man, have a great night. Love you guys, man. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. That doesn't make any sense. Greg Sullivan, have a great night. All right, so here we are. I'm going to get this one started. Can't wait to see everybody tomorrow. I'm so excited. Hang on here. Hang on here. Hang on here. Hang on here. Oh. Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Cheers, Trump. Obama, you're
Nancy,
an
take it from
asshole.
here.
Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
It's very, very true. Very, very true. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. If you can't help out, please do. You know where it's at. If you can't, please just share out a video or leave a comment or share and share and share and share and share and share and share. But most of all, have a great night. Have a great night. Laugh. Enjoy your life. Man, too. Great. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, man. Seriously, you guys are incredible, and I appreciate every last one of you. So thank you all so much for being here. And have a great night tonight. Have a great day. And until we meet again, you like pickles.